Activate.
It's the Pelon and Chubby Show with your hosts Rich Salas and Guy Murray, talking about comedy and everything that crosses their mind. It's the Pelon and Chubby Show.
And we're live.
I think that's Guy's favorite part. Quiet on the set. He loves that. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Pelon and Chubby Show, number 34, I believe. 34. Am I right this week? Yes! 34. You got it right. Number 34. We have the absence of one of the crew members, and I'm inclined to make it our last show ever. We got to be dedicated to this shit. So we might be female-less. We still got a bunch of pussies around here, but we might be female-less for the show.
Oh, she might just be going hungry. Like a cat's going hungry.
No, she's gonna be
she
hungry.
needs some penis.
Somewhere else. Yeah. Hey, she can. Also in the house is the member, founder, godfather of rock and roll and Vista. 91 Octane's lead man, Danny Costido. Welcome to the show, Danny. He's hanging out. He's going to get on the mic here. He's threatening to write the theme song for the Pelon and Chubby Show, which will be great. We need a little rock and roll, something a little fast. Something I can bang my head to. Bang the old lady's wife against the headboard. Her head against the headboard.
So we're thinking a little Cat Stevens is what we're thinking.
Yeah, sure. Something you can tiptoe to.
Something with some flugelhorn in it. Think of a flugelhorn.
Listen
Cat
to
Stevens.
the wind, to the wind.
Why are you going to throw
soul.
your horn in the whole thing?
That's Johnny Denver, man. Come on.
Yeah, so we need something with a little speed, you know? A little. Yeah.
Wow! Pelon and Chubby! Wow! Pelon and Chubby! The podcast.
That's not bad.
Done.
Yeah. So here we are, start of another week here. I would go over the sponsor thing, but I got to cut out the sponsor stuff. Because all the rules on YouTube, you know,
No.
I almost want to say fuck YouTube after reading all that shit.
Well, there's the requirements.
But it's kind of a necessary evil. Before, now they started all the rules where in order to even be considered, you got to have 100,000 people following you to even be considered now, before they would talk to you about money. And you can't have any other advertising on your show, any other sponsors of any kind. They will get the sponsors. They will place the sponsors. They will place what type of sponsors they want with your show. So you don't have any say in that. But they didn't say anything about actual content. So you can talk about whatever you want. It's okay. But you can't have any music unless you show on the show that you have permission to use the music.
It's 91 Octane, so
yeah. So,
music,
but my cousin's band, the Buttonholes, we can use all their stuff. He'll probably give us the rights to use it.
Right.
But
What was her name again?
Buttonholes.
Oh,
But if you squint or you've had a couple cocktails,
Buttonholes.
you would think that the hat says buttholes.
Yeah.
And it's in the beautiful rainbow flag that they fly high, the homos. Yes.
Yeah.
So when I wear that hat out in public, people see the colors, and then they look from across the room and they think they see buttholes, and they're like, "Holy shit! If I don't let him fuck me in the ass, he's probably gonna beat my ass."
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
It's scary.
Stop right.
Huh? So Mark's sitting to my right.
Who?
Mark, the blind guy. Who's
This guy.
It was my phone.
Yeah, turn down the volume. All right, so Mark's sitting to my right. He came in the room, and I swear I thought there was like 5 or 6 white chicks that walked in that just had fucking Italian food for lunch. You know those white chicks when you're in the bar, you're like, "Hey, how's it going?" And they're like, "Oh, good." And you're like, "Oh, God, what the fuck is that coming out of your mouth? Are you gargling fucking garlic right now? What are you doing? Like, has somebody rubbed it all over your ass?" But it smelled like that fucking, the you know, that smell, and they're all fucked up, and so they're leaning towards you and breathing. I'm like, yeah, any thought of fucking you just like vanish. I will never ever have a fucking wet dream about you, even if you have huge titties and a nice ass.
Well, I'm so glad
It's just
you
not
like
happening.
that, you won't have
So
any
I'm sitting next to him, and that's what's going through my mind. Like, I need to grab some toilet paper and wipe his fucking tongue. Get that smell. Holy fuck. He ate 4 garlic cloves before he came here. Thanks.
No, I didn't.
Raw. 4 garlic cloves.
You didn't think you'd be
I had
within
a California burrito 3 hours before coming
you didn't
here.
think you'd be
It's
in a
straight.
fucking square mile of a human being?
How-
There was going to be
how
a vampire
considerate
somewhere
of you.
nearby, or maybe a witch that you needed to scare away. Just
I just farted.
fucking make her run for the hills.
That's all it was.
Fuck. I would take a fart over that. Honestly, I would take some. I would rather have the
That's what
shit
it was.
smell
That's
than
what
have
it
white
was.
girl fucking garlic breath. White girl garlic. You have white girl garlic breath right
I
now.
have not
And
eaten
it's
out
white girl.
any
Only the
white
girls
Italian
have
chicks
that.
lately.
Right.
If this is what you're trying to get out, what would Jay do? So, like, I have not eaten out any white garlic chicks lately. But,
Lately.
I would. If the opportunity presented itself. Douchebag Danny.
There you go. The first reference.
Comes out.
So everybody gets a name when they come on the show, and Danny has been dubbed Douchebag Danny. So we said we'd get out there one time, Douchebag Danny. We won't say it again. From here on out, he's going to be known as Double D.
Douchebag.
So if we,
He's broken.
He's
Like a
not
fucking
listening.
record.
He's not listening.
He's like
to
that
the
kid.
rules. He's breaking the rules.
he's
over
like that
there,
kid.
Mom.
You tell him, "Don't touch the pan. Don't touch the pan. Don't touch the pan. Don't."
Oh, touch the band. Oh,
That's what happens, stupid. When you don't listen, that's what happens. Is that you, the sound guy?
The sound guy.
Huh? Violation of
Violation of
title.
Vegan
What
Edge.
the fuck? Ari, help us out. Ari, what is it? Chubby's in violation of code.
sound ordinance.
Code.
1AC.
That's local stuff. That's like city code stuff.
Hey, he's in
yeah,
violation
but
of
you don't
code.
know. Come on, you know the ordinance for everything. You don't know the code for the.
No, I know what codes he's in violation of. He's in violation of code. I'm a dumb shit. I'm in violation of code. I'm a shitty sound guy. I'm in violation of.
Oh.
I don't know how to turn off my fucking phone.
There's a lot of love in this room. A lot of love in this sausage fest of a room right now.
So, yeah, we do got a little bit of a sausage fest going on, but it's all good. You know what I mean? It's all good. Oh, shit. Did I bring down my bright colored papers? Did you see them, Ari?
Nope.
The bright colored papers?
These bad boys.
My notes. I did my homework this week. Thank you, Ari. Say hi to everybody. Ari the
Hey,
Jew.
we got Joe Holman in the house.
Joe
Michelle
Holman.
Oh, shit. I guess that's a good time for that.
Cynthia
Hey,
Hernandez.
Joe, go ahead and...
Jeff Poppy Gringo.
there you go. Jeff Proppy Gringo.
Angel Pena Lugo.
My bad.
Angel.
Jason Wickstrom.
The Mexican Woody in the house.
Yeah, who is that guy?
He's what? Okay, so DJ Joey H, go ahead and set that date. Go over there and talk to homeboy at the bar there, Grant. The Grant. What the fuck's the name of it? Type it in there. Anyway, it's in Tracy. So what's going to happen is the Pelon and Chubby show is going on the road. Remember I did that little remote?
Yeah, the remote.
Yeah, with Sugar Shane.
Yeah.
So it's semi-official. The intention is official. We're going up there. We're doing a hour-and-a-half podcast at the Grant, and then immediately following that will be a comedy show with Bay Area comics.
Bay Area.
And then DJ Sugar Shane is going to be on the ones and twos with a guest spot from DJ Joey H.
Nice.
And the next day we're doing a podcast from a premier Jeep Chrysler Dodge in Tracy, California. And the monster trucks are coming out. They're going to be crushing
Trucks.
Grant Bar and Lounge in Tracy, California, the wind tunnel in the Central Valley there.
Without even holding monster trucks.
The monster trucks are going to be at the premier Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Hyundai, smashing cars, and we're going to be out there doing a live podcast live from the car smashing.
Car smash.
So that is going to be June.
Hulk smash.
If it all comes together, we're still kind of tying it up.
Smash.
You want to fight? Hulk fight. Hulk smash. All right, so he goes, what is it? I think it's June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd or something that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So put it on the calendar. If you're up there in the Bay Area, make the trek to Tracy. If you're looking for a new car, check out Premier Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Hyundai. They will hook you up. Go see Joe Homan, the general manager there, and he will give you the deal of all deals. If not, he'll at least make you feel like you got one. Fuck it. What feel so? Hey, I'll tell you. Wait. In the car business, there's these people that you cannot make happy to save your life. You can give them the best deal ever. They can pay below what the dealership paid for it. They're only buying one car, not 5,000 cars, and they never feel satisfied. They're always the worst customer ever. They give you a bad survey with the manufacturer. They tell all these horror stories to their customers, their friends. But then you lay away that person. You make 5-6 G's on this person. You pay a house payment with them. And they're the happiest ever. They come back and they're like, hey, what's up, buddy? Thanks. I'm sending you 4 more customers that you can put it in their pooper. You know what I mean? So those are the happiest customers right there. So all you mooch motherfuckers, next time you come through and you're grinding on price, I want to make sure that somebody takes it to you and fucking lays you away. Because you deserve it, you piece of shit. So go out there to Premier, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, Hyundai, and they will not lay you away. They won't put it in your pooper. They'll treat you right. They'll make sure you're happy. They'll give you a good deal.
What would Jay do?
And you'll send your whole family and their family to them and get yourself a nice quality automobile.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to be up there doing a live remote from there. So you can come out and get an autograph. We'll kiss some babies. And you can blow me or whatever. Fuck it. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever comes to your mind. I'm open for whatever. So yeah. So what's going on? Anybody got any exciting stories to tell across the panel here?
Man, I did a mini tour. I went to the East Coast and tore it up. Right.
He was in Savannah, Georgia.
I was in Savannah, Georgia.
The trip started a little rough. I'm not going to put you on. I'm not going to put you on blast or nothing. But go ahead.
Planning everything was all great. They change your requirements, and so they don't rent to motherfuckers that have debit cards.
Hey,
so
black people have never planned in advance. Don't worry about it.
They treat you like underclass citizens. Yeah, no, I had cash. They wouldn't let me take a car out on cash.
They don't take cash from black people.
No. Yeah, God forbid. You have cash? No, sorry. Can't do that.
Except for when you're trying to rent one of their cars.
Just pay me with your phone.
Do you want to be the one responsible for crushing every stereotype ever made?
Like
being on time, planning ahead, wearing a condom.
You are the exception that proves the rule.
And so previously I had done it this way, but they just changed the rules or something, and so they wouldn't allow me because I had a
since 9/11, I think it was.
No, sir, I did it 2 years ago.
Did they think it was drug money? Let's be honest.
They did taste and test a couple of the dollar bills, but straight cash from my hanky, and I was good to go. But got that solved. I caught up some time with my parents, went to church. Friday night, Saturday, woke up. Just, partying, man.
Not really. I know the song.
Georgia, and I had an amazing show.
Were you guys at a college or something?
Yeah, at Georgia State University, or Armstrong University. They're changing the name transition, but it's Georgia Southern. Right. And it was amazing.
Georgia Southern?
Yeah. Southern.
Southern.
You said that. I didn't say that. And so, no, it was really good. And it was the first time out with this particular promoter. And the school paid for everything except for the whole rental, but I'm getting reimbursed for
paid for the drugs.
Yeah, paid for the drugs.
There you go.
The colleges do it right, man. They pay. Corporate gigs and those colleges, man, they do you right. Yeah, so that's good.
Right on.
Was there a lot of hot chicks there?
There was a plethora of. I mean, it's Georgia South, so there was the majority dark people.
I like to go there and have a little.
It was dark enough.
I like to go through there and have a little smorgasbord.
What, you like milk chocolate, dark chocolate?
I like dark chocolate. I like the milk chocolate, though. The
I like the red bones.
Red bones, that's right.
Light, bright, and almost white.
Yeah. Brown sugar! How come you taste so good now?
So to make the whole thing just wonderful, the wife is yelling, where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? And
from all the way out here?
Dude, the second I got my first flight. San Diego to LAX. 45-minute flight. She made me enable the little ping thing on the Google Map. Made me so she can see where I'm at. So I turn off the phone. I turn it back on. She's calling me. Why are you in LA? Why are you in LA? I was like, the plane is taking off from San Diego to LA, but from LA to Orlando. They don't go that way. I was like, what the fuck, man? Planes go every which way they want to go.
Hey,
I can get rerouted to Utah if I want to.
That was a perfect opportunity to just break it down and say, there's this light, bright, and almost white bitch
up here in LA.
That I'm going to bury it in before I go to Georgia.
Just so I can get my, just right. But I couldn't. She's screaming already. I was like, man, it's going to be a beautiful trip. I'm away from the island.
So I take it she's a big fan of the show.
She is, yeah.
She hates me for no reason.
For no particular reason. And
When she
then
could get to know you,
so-
you could give her a reason.
So I made it through the night. I made it through
All
the
right.
weekend, and I'm back.
You need to take a page out of Trump's book.
Oh no, take this page out of Rick's.
You're fired.
You're
Checkbook.
fired. See, Mark, you're doing all that away from the mic. You know that's right. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Now
There he is.
Now do your rambling right there.
Yeah,
Hey,
all
ramble,
those-
do that stoned ramble.
Backing up.
Zoinks!
There you go.
I need a Scooby snack.
So, hey, Double D, that mic, that
You
mic
back
right
down?
there will pick you up for Facebook Live,
Maybe.
and then the mic that Mark's got,
Bullshit.
it might make your eyes water, but that is for the
No.
podcast.
Back
Yes.
a little bit. There we
So
go.
right there, you guys.
The
Double
blues.
D's in the house.
So welcome to the panel. He's sitting up at the table now. Double D is sitting in here from 91 off. And Ari's on the couch there, getting warmed up. He's doing stretches.
He's stretching.
He's doing his kegels right now. He's getting ready to get up.
Getting ready to have that baby.
So I wanted to jump in, like, your story was affecting me. Like, I was sitting over...
Does your girl make you turn on location
No, I just was...
applications and
No,
where
like,
am
that's
I?
a whole new level of, like, crazy I've never heard of before.
Well,
And I just was shocked, like...
what did I do to deserve that?
Hey, but hey,
I didn't realize, like
let me put another
do
little
that?
that's
twist.
really crazy. That's a whole nother
Dude, let me
level
put
of-
another.
You must be
twist.
bringing the cable, that's all.
Let me put another.
You must be
twist.
bringing the cable, and she don't want the cable going anywhere else.
She finds out where he's at for what reason, right? To make sure he's okay. Tell me that she loves him. No. Where the fuck are you, motherfucker?
Look at my location.
That's
It
right.
says Airport.
And she doesn't like you. I can't believe
And
it.
also, I wanted to come up and say it.
Shocking.
Same fucking tie. I have the same tie.
Jerry Garcia?
Yeah.
That's an awesome tie, man.
My tie's stolen out of my house. And
Well, this might be your time.
You say Mai Tai, he's thinking of smoking Mai Tai over there, man.
no,
That's
no,
what
I
Mark's
got it.
doing.
That's a great
The black
tie.
market.
I literally have that hanging in my closet now.
Yeah, I got it from the black market. A black guy in the market.
Swing and a miss.
So overall,
That's all right, though. I
without
missed
the
you.
stalking wife, the trip was successful.
Yeah, no, it was really amazing and it was a good time. You know, actually, I linked up with my buddy who was out here who's gone to pretty much all of my shows. So he's now stationed in Jacksonville. So I was able to pick him up and drag his ass up to Georgia for another one of my shows.
Beautiful.
And he was,
awesome.
that was your best show. I was like, "Son, you stroking me, man. Stop stroking me." There's a certain level of tardation that settles in. Just like, you can't see us.
He just called you a
We
retard.
can't- I didn't say retard. I just said
I-
tarded.
See you.
There's no re there. It's all
See
tard.
what? Retard?
It's all tard.
See tard.
I call you a cripple. He called you a retard. What the fuck?
Cripple tard.
Cryptard. That's like a new.
Hey, you know what?
element on the- That's a new element on the
But,
science.
You know one of my-
Does that give
one
me
of my
away
favorite
from, like,
words.
You know, I can always just reach over and slap a stupid person. And
Right.
There you go.
Right.
You know.
But that'd be violent.
That would be horrible.
Hey, you know what?
That would
One of my
go
favorite
way
words
more.
is
I just gotta call
Hey,
it
I gotta step in.
cryptard.
I gotta step in.
Oh,
one of my favorite words. One of my favorite words is fucktard.
There should be a yellow flag.
Right,
Yeah.
Here comes
Ari the Jew is
That's a violation of Rule 64, 75, and 1 ton of Code C.
Are the Jews feeling motivated? Get in there with Jay the Holy Roll. Or
Yeah, come on. He's got to get in
Ari
here.
the Jew felt
What
tickled.
ordinance did he just
Hey,
violate?
hey, hold
Tell
on,
us
hold
all
on.
about it.
Hold on, Ari the Jew just felt a itch in his pussy. Go ahead.
We gotta keep it the spirit of Cast the Chick alive and say no violence on the show.
No violence.
No violence. How can you say that, boys?
because
Fuck the millennial.
because a little millennial tried to take on 3 Samoans who used to play for the Oceanside team and the Vista team.
Oh, that did not go over so well.
Now Ari the Jew stepped in and got cut up on his hand so they wouldn't kill the little white boy from North Carolina.
You're a hero, man.
Ari the Jew's out scratching.
Why aren't you on CNN? You were a hero
but
today.
they told me
When
I
did
didn't
it
have to.
happen?
They told me I didn't have to see it, and I knew if I walked away, the kid was gonna be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same place where the riot was a week ago.
Vista Village Pub?
Yeah.
Well, let's read your fucking glasses, Ari the Jews.
To Chris, my neighbor.
Hey, he fears no island, man.
Cheers.
The poor kid walked up.
Fuck us
The
out.
poor
the
kid
sun.
walked up
Listen,
inebriated and then tried to rush like the defensive line. When the sheriffs took him away, it said that wasn't smart.
So were they just playing football, man?
No, the kid came back for a couple.
That's what it sounds like.
The
They were
kid
just
came back
playing
for a couple more rounds. You know, he didn't learn the first time.
That's good.
So they're boxing.
And they're playing hide the coconut.
He had all his teeth. He didn't have any cuts or anything. We all the locals said you're very lucky if he took on 3. And he just
Where was this at?
right there, Main Street.
Main Street.
That's it. That's all I got to say about that.
That's all I got to say.
Like Forrest Gump would say.
Because of that trivia.
Yeah,
Telling
that
you.
trivia.
All we are saying is give peace a chance.
This is like guy talk, like
Yeah,
not guy talk. Like there's
it's guy
fucking,
talk.
there's 5.5 dicks around this room, and we're just talking.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
open.
Hey, so on
No one said who's got that.
hey, on a different.
5.5.
Why fold mine up? I don't want to hit the floor.
There you go. Good
Yeah,
for you, man.
it's like
Right.
burping like a baby.
So today, I mean, just to kind of put it on a different, and I don't mean to be disrespectful in any way.
But
Not you. No, not.
I guess this may be taken as disrespectful in a little bit, in a way. But my dad's at the hospital getting, they're doing some checking to see if he can survive a surgery. So he's having his legs amputated.
Oh, damn.
Right. So in order to one for right now, but the other one's not far behind. So, but in order for him to survive this surgery, they checked his heart and they found out that his heart has 80-90% blockage. Ugh. So they can't fix it right now, but they said when they go in the next time that they're going to fix it. But so I was kind of like up in the air, like, do we do the podcast? Is it right for me to do the podcast when he's sitting in the hospital? But I don't think I could deal with things any other way, but then to do a show or, do our podcast because it takes me away from everything. So, like,
Are you going to go afterwards?
No, that's not my thing.
Yeah.
When he comes home, I'll see him when he comes home,
Okay.
But, I don't want it to be like a disrespectful thing, but, I need like that to take something to take my mind off of what's going on. So the reason I tell that story is, I get a knock on the door and I'm not going to leave the neighbor's name, out of the story, but knocks on the door. So I'm like, oh, fuck, what's going on? What, is there something happened with the fence? Something, because that's usually what it is when the neighbor knocks on the door, right?
Something's wrong.
So he says, sorry for missing the show last week. And I say, yeah, no problem. We got the show tonight. He's like, yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to the show tonight. Yeah, he's like, yeah, my son shot himself in the head and yesterday killed himself.
Wow. Oh, my God.
So, what do you say? Like,
Holy.
I'm not going to say on this show, but so I'm like, oh,
Holy
like, how do you respond? I'm like, oh man, I'm so sorry, bro.
Oh my
And,
gosh.
it didn't come to me like, hey, invite him in and have ask him if he wants to have a beer and talk, But I was like, just stunned. I'm like, holy shit, like.
That would, yeah.
Sorry, bro, And then I said, well, is there anything I can do? Like, you'll let me know if there's anything I can do, Yeah, I mean, hey, man.
I had a talk with the kid on the way over here. He was 19, and I said, you don't got that much pressure, kid. You're 19. He goes,
There's nothing that rough, man, but it makes you put it in perspective.
You tell me that. I appreciate you. You tell me that.
It makes you put it in kind of in perspective, like, things are getting rough out there, And so I said, hey, let me know if there's anything I can do for you. And he says, yeah, the only thing I wish I could do is turn back time. So if you have that opportunity, and I know I'm rough on my kids sometimes, but give them a hug, tell them you love them, and, nothing's that bad. Nothing's that bad.
That's right.
And there's more and more people that are kind of falling into that right now, that depression and, and then they start, drugs to take care of that depression. These drugs make you think like weird and get all like, paranoid and shit, and then make it even the odds of fucking offing yourself even more. So if you're thinking about kicking that chair, man, just fucking talk to somebody. Yeah, we'll always talk to you. At least we'll make you laugh and shit. But
tell you not to do it.
Yeah, there's nothing. Hey, no matter if it's financial, your wife's girlfriend's out blowing some other dude. I mean, whatever it is, the shit'll pass.
You'll get over it.
You'll get over it.
Everyone's been depressed, but yeah.
Your wife's girlfriend?
whatever. She's mad. Everybody's mad. Fuck it. You know, who cares? There's nothing that fucking important. You know that. Dude, you know, the first week or two you'll miss a person, but you'll realize why the person's not around anymore. You know, and then there's somebody else that'll make you smile again. That'll do that thing. You know, clap. My favorite is like when they clap their ass like that. Like, and it makes noise. Bam, but not like a sloppy noise, like the cottage cheese fucking in a traffic jam. No, but that just like a nice, kind of like the one that was stuck in that dude's face. That was nice. Yeah, I appreciate that. Those are skills that
turn up the sound
that like increase value.
You don't
I
have
think.
to see it; just hear the sound.
Now, a lot of women out there listening might think that's a little sexist, kind of piggish, but
it is.
It's the small things that matter, ladies.
It's the matter thing.
Yeah.
To make you happy.
No.
What's that?
A right hand turn? No.
Oh, yeah, no.
Well, we got like
I just wanted to bring that up for people out there that are suffering and worried about shit, that lost their jobs, worried about money. You can always file bankruptcy. You know what? You can't get blood from a fucking stone. So if you can't pay the bills, fuck them. They make a lot of money off everybody else.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. So, you know, and then guys are a dime a dozen, chicks are a dime a dozen. You know, don't worry about it. Well, the hookers are a little more than that, but you know what I'm saying. You get the point. So just, you know, chill the fuck out. You know, leave the rope for fucking lassoing horses and cows and shit. Leave that rifle for hunting.
Yeah.
Don't turn it on you.
Nope.
Anyway, let's keep it positive, man. So, Mark, what's up?
I'm depressed.
Did you get laid? Well, you know, I want people to, you know, keep it real. Like, you know, let's go over to the fucking cripple. What's going on? Mark the blind guy, how was your week?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jay there.
Yeah.
He's crippled too.
Hey, I'm crippled. I can barely walk around.
Yeah, you're bigger. Your name should be.
I gotta take Viagra so my dick gets hard. I mean, what? Come on.
You're gimping around. You just Pelon the Gimp. Just call you Pelon Gimpy. You know,
Gimpy, man.
Gimpy Pelon.
Don't get all fucking violent and hateful, blind motherfucker.
You could have been in that classic scene in Pulp Fiction.
Did you get laid? Did you get laid?
Gimp.
Fucker, we gotta do something.
We gotta get me laid, dude. Coming up, my birthday's coming up too. We better get this. Anyway,
we need at least get your dick sucked. Something.
Right.
Come on.
May 12th.
May 12th.
Yeah, I'm going to a big ass block party.
What's your
black party?
Block.
What's your favorite flavor?
I guess it would be black for blind people. You can't see shit.
Chicken.
He sees white.
He sees white.
Yeah, it's white. You see a white light or a black light?
Both. Depends on if the light's on or not. No.
Are you?
What?
Yeah,
Stop.
see, there's things about this, man. I can't sleep if there's a light on. He's gonna be off.
Shut the front door.
No, it's
why? Can you
crazy.
feel the
my pineal gland?
Nerves, the pineal,
The pineal gland in my brain is bigger than y'all's. My temporalis lobe.
Can you speak English? We don't have a fucking translator.
Penis brain.
Exactly. See, so I have a penis brain bigger than y'all's for detecting light.
The pineal gland.
Black hole sucks me in. Well, and you see,
they call it the third eye.
Exactly.
And so
Not
his
the brown eye,
is
the
bigger
third eye.
than yours.
Yeah.
I like the shirt.
So we're going to get into a whole.
Yeah, Bruce Lee.
Yes. Fear is for others. Oh wait, no, fear is for others. No. Right.
Nice.
So what do we got over here? Did a 400-mile simulation.
400-mile simulation?
24-hour fire drill started at 8 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning in Grand Junction, Colorado, and did 4-team relay for the next 4, 6, 4, 6, and then I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning and did my 4 hours and
hallelujah.
Got done at 7:50 after doing 7,000 feet of elevation climbing and 13-mile descent.
Where was this?
I got up out of my recliner chair.
In the comfort of your home?
Drink.
Up there in Grand Junction, Colorado.
Program.
Was that on the Samsung?
It was Grand Junction, Colorado, up in the mountains.
You physically were there?
45. I flew in Friday afternoon.
Okay.
Stayed the night. It's 8 o'clock Saturday. 5:30. You know, hey, while Chubby's over on the East Coast playing around in Georgia, I'm fucking cycling and training to race across America in Colorado. So, you know, I'll have to say, fuck Delta Security.
I watched Aerobicize, that old show, man. That was awesome. That was kind of tiring. I got to be honest, watching Aerobicize.
But put in the miles. Awesome team. Great people to work with. Got the film crew in there that's going to be doing everything. Took an amazing video. They filled a couple terabytes of drives of data.
Were you guys making Breaking Away too?
You know.
That's a great movie, man. Breaking Away.
Breaking Away.
That's an awesome movie. Breaking Away.
Prequel though. Prequel to Breaking Away.
We can make a prequel.
Hey, you know, Dave, you can do it, Dave.
You can do it, Dave. Yeah, Dave is the man. You can do it.
Oh.
You might appreciate this. I felt like maybe the U.S. national team was missing Larry Nassar a little bit.
Oh,
so I put in a good 2 hours watching women's gymnastics.
There you go, man.
And I had my Pervi on to make them feel, you know, back
there you
home.
go. You have the door hopefully closed. Don't let the kids come in.
Being in Orlando,
lock the door.
Right at the foot of Disney World.
Right.
That freaking Epcot Center and the Outlook, there must have been a cheerleading conference, or there's always something, I'm sure. I was just inappropriate about a bunch of like 15 to 17-year-olds. It was, I got some of it. So I got some video of it.
You got your inner
videotaping this?
I
was doing live. I was doing a live.
Can somebody dial the fucking?
And I said something super appropriate, and everybody's heads ducked, and I was like, "Okay, yeah, that one went over your head. I'm sorry, I bring that back." But this girl was like, I was rapping and just spontaneously talking.
Were you channeling your inner Megan's list?
Yeah. I was seeing if I can string an Amber Alert right up in the airport terminal.
Try not to turn Harvey.
Exactly.
Weinstein.
And this girl yelled out, "Do me!" And I was like, "Be careful who you say that to." That's all I said. But everybody ducked and everybody quiet and shit. Like,
she's a Mountain Dew fan.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, absolutely. I was like,
I used to have a shirt that people took a little offense to. I'd wear around is the logo of Mountain Dew, and it said Mountain Dew me.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew me.
I had one that had a sun on it.
It
had a sun on the front of the shirt, and it said, "I'm just one big."
Hey, so I was looking at some old video, and I tried posting it. Right, there's an old video of me at the Stockton Arena doing a show. I don't know if you got a chance to see it. They took it down so fast because in the background there was some music playing. As part of my bit, you know, it was I don't know what song it was, but I had the DJ play it, and I'm dancing. And I'm like, you ever go to the club? Like, you know, yeah, fucker. Is that hard to believe? So I'm dancing on stage, and I said, you ever been to the club and you see that little Mexican dude? He's like 5 foot nothing, and he's out there on the dance floor, and he's got all his
getting
friends
his groove
there.
on,
and of course he's got to go out and pick up the tallest white blonde chick to dance with, right? Of course. That's like 2 feet taller than him, and he's looking over at his buddies, and he's like, you know, he's dancing, and then he goes around, reaches and grabs her ass. Yeah, and
you should be
dancing. The whole time he's dancing, he's looking over at his buddies like, like he's doing it, right? And he feels like he's the man, fucking Mr. Machismo. I got the big white bitch, you know, with the long hair. I'm fucking doing it. Right. And then he feels like the man until she does that one thing. Leans forward and puts her chin right on top of his head. There you go. There's nothing like that to make you feel
completely emasculated.
Yeah. Like, who's the bitch now? All his friends. Mas puto. But I heard that joke. I hadn't done it in probably 10 years. So it was kind of cool to hear.
So you had to copy that on Betamax?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Look at old calling old.
Oldie old. Like the pot calling the kettle black. Or just broke.
So that was kind of cool to see that one.
Yeah, right. But then you wouldn't let it post?
No, they took it out because there's music on there.
Okay, all you have to do is say, I do not own the rights to the music.
Right. And you're clear?
And you're clear.
Oh, snaps. I should have done that. There was another one on there when I was working at as a GM at the power sports store. This little chick used to ride dirt bikes. And she was cute. She worked in the parts department, but I never saw her as like real cute. You know, because like when you're a guy, you know, there's a chick that works with you. Like, you know, some of the chicks you work with.
Oh, yeah. Smoking.
Right, so you always have that vision of you fucking plowing the chick at work. You know, you're like, right, I mean, that's appropriate for you to do.
Yeah.
So this chick worked in the parts department, and I would try and create that vision of me just fucking putting it in her tonsils and shit, right? But it never seemed to work because I always felt weird because she had those wide shoulders, and she rode dirt bikes, but she was skinny. But
did she have man hands?
She was a little.
Did she have man hands?
No, she was like girly, but she was like doodly too because she would talk about riding motorcycles and
it's over.
The way she walked and shit. So I'd have these like visions, actually, like some people would call them nightmares, but I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, oh my god, because every single like dream ended with me on my hands and knees.
And she's driving home. She's driving home.
And her behind me.
Take it! Take it!
It was terrible. Oh, man. I was taking it like a champ, but it was fucking terrible.
My goodness.
So there's a couple old jokes resurrected.
You were
don't
erected?
hear it for a long time.
Yeah.
I was not erect. That was a good thing because I knew then for sure if I had a hard on in this story, then I was definitely a fucking homo. But you take it in the butt and you get hard, you're a fucking fag. There's no doubt about it.
No
I don't care if you're in prison or not. You're a fucking homo.
Well, on that note, gentlemen, I gotta go. I want to say, I'm introducing my replacement.
Ari the Jew.
He's a Jewish, really good-looking guy. He looks Armenian. Armenian.
Hey, don't let the jogging suit fool you.
Boys. I love it. I'll love to come hang out with you again.
Hey, so these guys.
Next time I see you, we're gonna have a theme song for this.
No, but also, if he gets his shit together, their band's supposed to come in here and do a little acoustic.
Okay.
Hey, and Jay the Holy Roller can step in and do a couple songs.
I would like to do. How about this? When we actually do the whole thing,
Hey,
I will have the theme song for the show.
Right.
And we'll play it live.
Hold on. Hold on 2 seconds before you go.
Yeah.
You got 2 seconds.
Yes, sir.
We're going to do an impromptu audition for Jay the Holy Roller.
All right.
What would Jay do? So let's do a little bit. They do play GNR.
GNR?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so give them your best.
All right. A little patience, yeah.
How about
Just a little. We'll be walking these streets at night, just trying to get it right. Hanging out on Pelon and Chubby. Sometimes I gotta give it a rubby.
Yeah, it's nice.
Right.
What other song? What's your what's your go-to song?
Right here, we're gonna meet in the middle. We'll have the band.
Yeah.
Music and we'll have this motherfucking sing.
Right.
There we go.
Song.
There we go.
Whatever style you want. I can do Pearl Jam. I can do
what's your
Soundgarden.
go-to?
I can do my own.
For $1 million, what's your go-to song?
For what you mean? Which impression, or what are we talking?
What's your go-to song? If you were singing for all the money.
If I had to sing a cover tune for
all the loot.
I don't know, man. You gotta tell me. Yeah, you want to do an original one?
What's your go-to song?
Here's the check. $1 million. What song are you going to sing for me?
Do you believe in love after love? That was a joke. Share, man. Oh shoot, man. I don't know. I don't know who I do. There's so many. I like. I mean, I write my own stuff too. But you're saying for that, like, all right, man. We'll figure it out. He's got to go.
He doesn't have to go yet. The fucker's got 2 minutes.
We're gonna write you a song.
All right.
Dan likes to fuck. We don't make love. We fuck. So it's gonna be a fucking driving.
What's a driving song?
Well, okay. Well, I do. All right.
Thank you.
You do.
All right, brother.
Well, he's gonna
I do.
Double D. He's gonna sing you out of here.
Zeppelin, Double D. We could be. I'm just gonna do it because you're doing crew right now. I'm just gonna do this. This is just for him. Cause he's alive, live wire. Cause he's alive. I'm a live wire. Double D in the house. We'll see him next time.
All right, man.
I don't know. It's impromptu, man. Thanks. No, I don't. I do 17 different singers. I don't know. I do. It just depends. Yeah. I don't know. You guys tell me, man. I do.
Different languages. You don't know.
I do a very good Green Day. I do that.
Just gave him a fucking $1 million question, and he philanders.
There's too many songs, and you don't have the $1 million, Ari.
$1 million.
All you have are the codes. You have the codes.
Hey, I love Green Day.
Okay, Green Day.
You do a little.
Okay, we'll do
Bobby Joe.
Get back, JoJo.
The open road.
Get back, JoJo.
To the things I wish
Not
I
that
know.
one. No, I do.
Going back, Pelon and
Chubby,
Man.
I don't. Yeah, but I don't really
Cut
feel
up
that
in the
one.
kitchen.
Actually, okay, let's do.
It was Pelon.
No, let's do. No, what was the one I always do? Damn it, man.
Brain stew?
No, the next one. Oh, okay.
Mama.
Wake me up when September ends. Shoot, I remember the word. No, because I have my own words to it, so I've got them both bouncing around my head. I will bring it. Come back to me on that one.
Fuck with me.
I'm trying to protect myself. Wake me up when.
Watch the Warrior game. I got that question.
No, I know. We're going to turn it on. But
Well, the Warriors are going to win. Do you really have to watch it, Ari?
Yes.
Westbrook ain't going to do jack.
Let's talk about that for a minute.
Let's talk some trash, man.
4 fouls before the half of last night's game.
Westbrook. What's
I
that?
saw that.
That I put on Facebook there.
Mark Buster.
Yeah, so I put on there that what an embarrassment to himself
To cheese.
and his team. You know, that he is, he's acting like he's a thug. I said, not only is he not a thug, but he is no MVP. That dude is embarrassing. Down 3-1 to Utah in the first round, and you're the MVP? Come on, that's fucking embarrassing. This guy is his own worst enemy.
Yep.
He is a mark. He
What?
is a piece of shit. He plays angry for no reason. You know, it's
Calm
just...
down.
You know what, dude? It is a sad thing. The guy is guaranteed to melt down. Guaranteed to melt down. You know, he is the other team's best player. You know,
when he,
Makes sense.
right?
yeah.
So he, to
The
see
guy's
them
got
lose,
skills, but yeah,
he's a great athlete,
but he melts
he's a
down.
human time bomb.
Yeah.
What good is that if you can't think, if you can't play, you can't stay within your, you can let somebody, that dude Engel got in his grill, got in his head, and then, how about this statement? Like a fucking donkey. Are you 12 years old? Are you that fucking retarded? Didn't you get a college degree at UCLA? What the fuck is wrong with you? To go out there and say, I promise I'm going to shut that motherfucker down next game. And what happened? He didn't shut him down. The motherfucker ran all over him again.
Yeah.
And he almost fouled out of the game. He cost his team the game. How does that feel? You're sitting at home. You cost your team the
Turn
game.
the game on.
Westbrook, you suck. Donkey dick. Donkey dick.
The worst was he had Carmelo on one side.
Yeah. I mean, absolute donkey dick. So, what's up, June? Junebug in the house. He gonna sit there. He's gonna be a good boy. He's not gonna say nothing, and he's gonna watch. What show are you watching?
Don't be that.
Say, what show is this? Say, you say it all the time. What show is it?
Which part of he's not going to say anything, then you try to force him to say
No,
something?
he will. Pop. What show is it? What show is this? Oh my God. Turns into a baby. This is the one that wants to be a movie star, wants to dance and sing and play every instrument. Come up here. Step up to the mic.
How's that drum set coming?
Oh my God. All right, that's it. Go. All right, so anyway, that was my 2 cents on the Westbrook thing.
Yeah.
I think we jump in real quick so we can get it in. Comedy preview for the week of April 27, 8, 9. Let's do it. Let me run through this shit real quick like. Anyway, starting up Orange County, Irvine Improv, my favorite club of all times, has the one of the funny guys, man, Craig Robinson.
Great
That
guy.
dude
Hey,
is
yeah.
funny. And like any good comic that's touring right now, he's getting $30 to $50 for tickets. He sold out Saturday's 7 p.m. show.
Yeah.
So, he's doing big things. He's there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, not Sunday because he's going to church on Sunday.
That's the guy in Hot Tub Machine, right?
He was in The Office.
The Off.
Yeah. 18 and up, which you don't see at the Improv too much.
Yeah.
So 7 p.m. he's got 1 show on Thursday, 2 shows on Friday, 2 shows on Saturday, but you do have that early show sold out on Saturday. So that's a pretty good show if you can make your way up to Orange County, Irvine. Very nice. Moving down to Pachanga Comedy Club, the Comedy Club at Pachanga. 7:30 show, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. For this one, honestly, who really gives a shit? It's one of the many on our roster for an agency, obviously, that has tied a knot with Pachanga. And so whoever's there, who really cares? Not a big deal. It's $18 to get in, 21 and up, 35 if you want dinner with it. So whatever. If you're there, you're losing your ass at the table games. Make a stop at the Comedy Club and check out a show. Moving down the 15 to where is it? Kearny Mesa. Comedy Palace. Really nothing going on that's worth a shit. It is 18 and up. You do have 1 show on Friday at 9:30. What? 20 to $25. It's Vince Royal and his friends.
Yes. Oh yes.
So I think that might be I think $20 to $25 is fucking ridiculous. Tell them you'll come in if you pay $10.
It's a small venue, but yeah.
Right.
It's not bad.
But
Yeah.
it's a fucking toilet.
He's funny. Yeah.
2 drinks included.
Yeah. So make a deal. Negotiate. They're fucking wannabe Greek, fucking Middle Easterns. Negotiate.
Hey, come on.
They're Persian.
They're Persian.
Persia hasn't been around for thousands of years. But whatever.
Throw in the drinks, Greco.
Huh?
Somebody for them.
20 euros.
My friends.
Yeah. So.
They're charging us in euros.
Yeah. So tell my friend that you only want to pay $10 instead of 20.
Right.
There you go.
All right. They have free tickets out there too that they put online all the time.
We make good
That would
price
be
for
even
you.
better. Yeah. So the kebab is off the hook. Know where you're at. Order the right thing according to where you're at. You know?
Do it.
Don't order fucking pancakes and shit.
They serve pancakes at the comedy club?
Okay, so this is a perfect time for this story.
Uh-oh.
So I'm in a bar and I'm buying this chick a drink. And of course, you got to buy the ugly friend a drink too, or else you're a dick.
Yeah.
There's no way you're getting any pussy if you just buy the hot one a drink, right?
Right.
So you got to buy the fat one a drink. And she's like, well, I'm not really drinking tonight, but I'll take an ice cream sundae. What? Have you ever heard of anybody asking for at a club or a bar an ice cream sundae, especially if you're fatter than a fucking house?
Nice.
Aren't you embarrassed enough for yourself that you wouldn't order a fucking ice cream sundae? So I obliged.
Yeah.
I told the bartender that she wanted an ice cream sundae, and they took her an ice cream. And so that fat bitch ate the fucking ice cream sundae at the bar
And
while
you're
her friend
lucky tonight.
while her friend sipped on a cocktail and sucked my cock in her midline. So I'm glad I bought the ice cream sundae. This is the moral of the story.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice story. Nice.
There's
story. Carry on.
This is one for the kids, folks.
Yeah, put the earmuffs
For all
on.
the children.
All right, so the American Comedy Club downtown, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, it'd be nice if I wrote down the comic's name. That's fucking genius.
There will be someone there.
Oh.
Somebody.
Here it is.
There he is. He's fantastic.
What's that dude's name? T.J. Miles, is it?
T.J. Hooker
That
from the 80s show?
Captain. He has the white dude, fucking Jerry Curl. The one that was on that one show and he got busted for sexual harassment and shit.
I don't know.
T.J. whatever.
T.J. Hooker? I don't know.
T.J. Miles, I think is his name. Somebody look it up.
TJ Miles.
Anyway, he's doing a podcast. He does an art style. He's doing a podcast at 4:20 on Saturday. And then he's doing a show Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And he actually sold out 2 shows on Saturday.
Sold out.
Damn, sold out.
Somebody fucking look it up here. TJ something. Anyway, he's going to be at the American Comedy Club. I'd actually go and see it because the movie that he was in, remember, She's Out of Your League?
Yeah.
He was the dude in that. With the Jerry Curl looking.
Oh,
the friend
wait.
of that little skinny dude. And he's with some other guy. Why, that sounds fucking
got
great,
that one?
right?
I'm trying.
She's Out of Your League? Oh,
Never
that
saw
chick's hot, dude. She shows her toes and says she's like deformed and shit. I don't even think you could ever make it to
So
the
you guys
tubs.
will live me. We're doing this
If you start at
podcast
the top.
recording. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're doing our weekly podcast at Pelon and Chubby. Follow us at pelonandchubby.podbean.com. Also, you can call into the show 760-565-3713. 760-565-3713. The Pelon and Chubby line. Taking your questions you got in comedy. Anything you want to talk about, we'll take that subject right now on the air. 760. No, I cannot pass a blunt, so better give him a blunt.
Who said that?
You'll have to ask Mark for the blunt.
Okay, so Mark
Already
will blunt
denied
you
me.
up.
Already denied.
Denied. Our blind guy. Denied.
Bunch of racist fools over here. No blunts allowed.
No,
No
thank
blunts
you.
allowed.
For
All
some
right, so
weird
let's
reason. I don't
keep
know.
on going down to the Madhouse
Down to the madhouse.
at Horton Plaza.
What's that burning smell?
The lights, probably.
I farted.
Getting hot.
Hey, so nothing really going on there like usual. There
The
is a
homeless
chick that's
plaza?
going to be there. Charlene May, I think it is.
Charlene May.
She was on Mike and Molly.
Come on.
Rules of Engagement. She's going to be there on Thursday for only one show. I don't get it.
Female comic for one show?
If you got the talent coming that actually has credits and shit, why not have them for the whole weekend? Why run your list of fucking dick shits that they haven't made it?
Those likes up, people.
It doesn't make sense, man. But it's not my club. It's not even a fucking comedy club as far as I'm concerned.
Honestly.
But
So
whatever.
Think about that.
So moving over to La Jolla, Sean is a female. Pelovsky. The 27th through the 29th, $20.
She's probably
21
Japanese.
and up. She probably is. By insertion, of course. Barely inserted.
I saw her
7:30
picture.
and 9:45.
Japanese.
They claim that she is sassy and high energy. That if a couple of really funny female comics, which I really...
Did he fall asleep?
So
wakey, eggs and bakey.
no problem. Let's just slide that right over like that.
Good evening, everybody. Ari the Jew in the house next to Mark, the blind guy.
I'm sitting here waiting for a spot to talk.
Right.
Over here
Yeah.
talking.
So anyway, he's $20, 27th through the 29th, La Jolla Comedy Store. Oh, and let's, I would say, finally, speaking of the Comedy Store,
so
Hollywood and La Jolla.
Hey, Rick, tell us about your pilot.
You're so lame.
Well, we got a
Bet
little
you
moment
think
of
the song
silence for a
is
second.
about you.
We have to pay our respects to the one of the pioneers in comedy, the former owner of the Comedy Store in Hollywood and La Jolla, Mitzi Shore, for bringing a lot of funny to the world.
Yeah.
Rest in peace,
Absolutely.
and keep the heavens laughing.
Yeah.
If you were given $1 million, what would you buy? That's always a good topic.
What would I buy?
Yeah, $1 million. What would you buy?
A whole lot of happiness.
Crash Mariah wants to know.
A whole lot of happiness, dog.
I'd buy myself another mini-me.
Fuck yeah. Either that or I'll buy me a fucking hooker for 2 years.
A hooker for 2 years. There you go. That's your answer. What's up, Silly Ninja? Mikey Mike?
It's something I might not have to worry about, you know?
Yeah, I know. It's automatic. It's automatic. So what we do here is...
Million.
podcast.
1 million.
How are you just now inviting me?
What happened?
I don't know. He just now invited me.
Who?
How are you? What are you doing over there?
He's invited you to the podcast? Way to go.
Yeah,
That's so
Mike
nice
said,
of
what
you.
about better jokes?
Well,
You got, son? Step up to the mic, son.
Yeah, feel
That's
free.
it.
Call
Hey,
in.
call in. 760.
send us something, man.
760-565-3713.
Like, what kind of jokes? More urban?
Oh, I want to go.
You want some urban jokes?
You want me to make fun of somebody?
Join the group.
You want me to make fun of somebody?
Join the group. Personal message us. Add us.
Yeah. What's up? What's up, Crash, man? Hey, thanks for hanging in there. Get some likes, get some views. I don't do coin drops. You guys know I ain't up but a level 3, so you're not going to get nothing out of that. But definitely push some likes and do some shares. Y'all get it back in return. I follow.
I'm curious on this better jokes. Like, from me? I was the only one that told a joke, I think.
Damn.
The Mexican guy is a funny joke.
Mike, you got him emotional now.
There's nothing wrong with that joke.
Yeah.
I don't think, right, Jay?
No, it was all right, man.
It's fine.
Please
It's not a
bring it.
fucking, money maker, but it is. I said that it was a couple of jokes from 10 years ago. So obviously my jokes have improved since then, but
Mhm.
I gave that one a fucking rebirth and see what it would do.
It's
But,
more of like a reincarnated there, man.
Mm-hmm.
What was that noise?
That was his phone over here talking.
What's it saying?
He
Yes.
said, "Hey Siri," and it started talking.
Yes, sir.
It was overriding.
Yeah.
You know,
My,
nothing to learn when I'm talking to her.
And when you're not.
Trying to find some stuff here.
Guys, what's going on?
All right.
What's up, Hockey Wayne? Hockey Wayne? If you were the president of the United States for a day, what would you do for a day? President! If you were president of the day, Ari Jew. If you were president for the day, what would you do, sir?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, yeah. There you go, Ari.
And that's all that he had to say. No, but
Yeah.
I drink a beer.
As president for the day. You drink a beer.
Yup, that's it.
There isn't
That's
anything
it.
that you'd want.
You wouldn't.
Then I would truly be a president because I wouldn't do shit.
Okay.
All right.
That'd be presidential.
There's some
Pelon
truth to
and
that.
Chubby podcast banner.
What would you do, Mark?
Mark, what would you do?
what would I do if I was president for the day?
Yes, sir.
I
Yeah.
would set in place rules that no further president after myself would be able to change. So, first of all,
An executive order always impeaches a previous executive order.
So, you know,
The interior.
I would write the executive order to further the executive order further written. You wouldn't be able to unwrite it. It would be the executive order.
Infinite.
Is that acceptable? I don't know. Hockey Wayne,
That's,
what do you say?
that's
Would
like
you
having,
put anything in place?
that's like
to
having
work
the
with it?
genie lamp and asking for infinite wishes.
Infinite wishes.
Infinite
I
wishes.
don't know about all
They,
that.
they wipe their ass with the constitutional amendment, so I'm pretty sure, it will be ripped up sometime in the future, but not until after I'm dead.
Not in our lifetime.
Not in our lifetime.
Diddly, Mark.
Dilly.
You're getting all serious.
He's drunk. He said
No,
diddly.
that's the but
I would be like
You
with.
said diddly.
I giggity her giggity goo with my giggity gee and
Yeah.
giggity goat her.
Okay.
So,
So there.
Uh-huh.
Tell us how you really feel.
Well-
This podcast is about nothing. What's up, I'm
Yeah.
Daddy 44. We have this discussion of a bunch of bros, comedians,
Yeah.
aspiring comedians.
Can I say what I would do if I was president?
Jewish dude.
What would Jay do?
What would Jay do? I'll tell you what I would do if I was president. I would go Pedro on this country, man, and make all your wildest dreams come true.
Oh, Pedro.
Oh,
Pedro.
that's right. Vote Pedro. That's all you got to know.
Phil Pedro.
Yeah,
Napoleon Dynamite, dude.
that's it. That movie rules, man. Love that film.
Oh, shit. Mike got some hate in his heart.
Hate!
He says he should just...
Hate in our hearts for old Pelon and Chubby nose.
Will be. Okay.
Say what?
What happened?
What'd you say?
Mike has got some hate in his heart there. He says, so he should just set himself on fire.
Let-
It's better that way.
Let the sun shine in, the sun shine in. Let the sun shine.
That's what's in place.
Let the sun shine
The
in,
piece of paper
the
says
sun
That's our blind.
shine in.
He's really blind. Who?
Hmm.
I'm pointing at you because you couldn't see that shit. Oh.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess that guy he was pointing at is really blind.
Yeah.
But what would you do, Mike?
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, what would you do?
All this jabbing and
Let-
besides like
Let's everybody get
I would
happy.
need more days than one.
We could
Wow.
we
24 hours.
we could go Partridge Family. You know.
Yeah. What are you trying to do?
Everyone, the song that we're singing, we're gonna make you happy. Everyone, there's a song that we're singing,
Talk about shit.
Activity law.
gonna make you happy, gonna make you happy.
Back over here.
Mike,
We got a podcast.
We got
Speaking of
multi-cameras
Mike.
in the studio
It's a
tonight.
podcast. You can't focus.
We
You
got
can't focus.
this is the last, today's the 24th, right?
yeah.
This
Last-
is the last show of April, ladies and
This is the
gentlemen.
last one of it.
no,
Tuesday's May Day.
May
Mayday.
May what?
May 2nd.
May Day.
And I'm trying to.
Hey, go on your
May
computer.
Day?
Go on your computer.
And I'm trying to
and
work
look up a
it so
website
that
called
my wife will let me come.
YesCalifornia.org.
YesCalifornia.org, the real deal.
What? What are we
Look
talking
it up.
about?
Yes,
See,
California.
nothing. We're not talking about anything.
Well, May Day is going to be me and Trixie's anniversary.
Hey, did I ever give the pick of the week?
Yes, California.
No, you didn't give us the pick of the week.
Or he's picking on the subject right now.
I am going to go with, let's do it
Stop
like
talking
this.
about your king, man.
Let's go like this.
Can't play the music.
If you're up in the north end, go see Craig Robinson. Very
it.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not, go see TJ, whatever the fuck his name was, the white boy with the Jerry curl.
And on the east end of
I couldn't find it because just TJ just
American
is your-
Comedy Company.
Okay, that's fine.
that's
Just
it.
look up
Yes,
him.
California.
Hey, the dude is funny. I think deep down he's funny.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's all that matters.
You know,
Hey.
and he's a weed smoker.
Your show at the Grand Bar and Lounge is
Pretty much almost all comics are that
I believe so.
Yeah, your show. Your show is
Well, we haven't officially booked it yet. I need to talk to Sugar Shane,
Sugar Shane,
and,
send over your writer when you get a chance.
DJ Joey H, and
Send it over to the Pelon and Chubby show. P.O. Box. P.O. Box.
Who's here?
What are you talking about?
Hey,
Obviously, he hasn't listened to a bunch of our shows. Go back and educate yourself and listen to some of the shows.
Yeah.
And then,
Well, I think we should.
Mike, maybe you'll
Well,
No originality whatsoever.
come to your senses, dog.
You would have to be. You have to better.
Hey, we got a keyboard warrior.
Haters hate because they ain't us.
So walk outside your house, make a left, go down the block, and stop right in front of that liquor store there with all your buddies hanging out, and suck a cock, you piece of shit.
All right now. See what we say. Back to the
All right.
podcast.
Where is he located?
In his mama's ass.
This
He's like one of those warriors. Once they get a little keyboard, get a little apple.
Each their own.
He learned-
Mike, I've done it.
I've got something to say.
Hey, he learned how to spell, and now
I've got
he's on fire.
Welcome to
say.
2018, ladies and gentlemen.
Right? That's what I've been trying to say all day.
I don't even. You know what?
Oh, man.
I don't
I'm
even
gonna have
want
to
to
be
give him.
signing off.
I don't even
here.
want to give them haters. You know what I mean?
No, I can't even. The word has changed.
Are you talking about Jay
You need
Chadras?
another water, brother?
Jay Chadrasak, right? No.
Good, buddy. Thank you.
All right.
I'll be
Yeah,
nothing
most
but
people
like-
don't understand. You know, it's all about getting a job and doing that job. You'll take a water. You see, that's just as easy as it is. You know. Someone asked me today, "How'd you get on that podcast?" Because that's the thing. They're millennials. How'd you get on that podcast? And they don't understand that, hey, you can come and audition. We got a casting couch. But when we were younger,
Casting couch audition. All right. Hey, we're gonna get you on our podcast. You have to audition on the casting couch.
tell them, you can come over here. You can, you're gonna have to put some work in. You're gonna have to learn, but they don't. They think they can do it themselves, and that's where they're starting to realize they're hitting a brick wall.
Yeah,
That's right.
everybody wants the podcast. Everybody wants to have
We're
a little
here.
format.
Hey, but you
We're
know
here
what?
doing it.
They don't. They stick around for a month or two or whatever, a few shows, and they're not here anymore. You know, we've been around. We're going to be coming up on a year pretty quick here.
And our wives have kicked, and girlfriends have just kicked us out and just said, "Go ahead, do that show.
Pretty good.
I don't need to see you."
We're already. We don't need fucking.
Hey.
We don't need the approval of some fucking.
I'll chime in on that. No
Fuck
matter
her.
what, they're gonna find a reason to leave.
All right, they go.
I left. No leave, please. No leave me. Why?
You heard Bush is in the hospital.
Man, for what?
Hanging
You know
on.
what, you know-
that motherfucker hanging
You know
on.
what happens, right? One goes, the other one
Yeah.
goes. Like,
Well, the worst
they've
one
been
was,
stuck like to the hip for the last 40 years.
He wasn't the best talker, but I actually respect that Bush.
That
I
motherfucker
actually
killed
him.
people.
Yeah, he was. He fought.
Bush.
He was the real. He was the real deal, man.
I dream about Bush.
He did dupe everybody in 2000 and got his son in.
Yeah, he did.
Through his other son's state. Y'all got duped.
But he was saying, "You sure you want to run? No, George, you don't need to run, dude. Don't do it, George."
Lost it by what was it? 9
9
votes?
votes.
You know where Gore lost it?
Where did
When he
Gordon-
raped that girl in Tennessee?
No, when he said that he created the internet. That's what that.
I thought it was green.
Yeah, they hit away on that. Even though he did help the legislation to let that become legal, so they could do that and all that stuff.
That's where Gore lost.
Yeah.
But now
He just wasn't very. It was a
let
very
somebody else say
bland
you created the
campaign.
internet.
yeah,
Don't come out and say it yourself.
Yeah, because global warming and he's trying to claim all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave that shit alone.
He's the one that made $2 billion off of the global warming fucking scare.
Yeah.
About that shit.
Well, it's not a scare though.
Oh,
I mean, it happened.
The climate fucked up, but see, the thing is, our time, like our cell structure, is shorter than the climate.
But do we know that we caused this shit?
I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm saying, do we know? Or is it just the path that this?
That's right. There are other scientists saying nay. Because
look at us.
we had the ice age before we were doing stuff. Things happen, man.
Animals were extinct. The man wasn't around to make that happen.
Send me a message, private message. Get at me, bro. See what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so
get on the
I think it's just like whatever. You know, it's easy to say man caused it, but the dinosaurs aren't here anymore. We didn't have shit to do with that.
Dinosaurs?
I'm gonna tell you what.
Did we have anything to do with the dinosaurs disappearing?
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
There wasn't even man around.
There was man around.
What, caveman? Fucking, what did he do? Build his fucking fire too much?
Nah, they're saying maybe it's the asteroid that caused the Grand Canyon, possibly, or the flood, or whatever.
Hey,
there are different theories. We're not sure.
Is this show not urban enough for your crowd?
Urban.
You know what? If I was playing some Sly and Robbie or something in the background.
Hey, Sly and the Family Stone is friggin' awesome.
They don't like just regular talk. Anything.
Where are they from?
Right.
They're from
Well, there is plenty of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, tell us where you're from. Because like
Cosby, a Cosby sweater.
1999, we used to give international greetings to where they were, and that's how you knew. That's how we knew. That's how you knew, man. Like fucking, this guy's over here. So I'll give a shout out and a greeting. Tell me where you're at.
A man tried to jump off the overpass, and 13 trucks sat underneath the overpass so he couldn't jump. Not bad.
You sure it wasn't Evel Knievel, man?
Well,
His son trying to jump over?
If he really wanted to off himself, he could have slipped between the trucks.
Yeah.
But at least it shows that somebody cared.
Somebody cared.
Oh.
What was that?
Somebody cared for the crazy guy until he does it next week.
They don't really want to jump. They just want somebody to say, "Don't jump," and it feels special.
They need that support. They need that support.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's how
I see my fair share of crazy.
I'll be honest with you guys. This industry, I've studied it, I've worked in it, and people want to come in it. Great, get in it. It's nasty, it's ugly. You can make money.
Jumping off of trucks?
Just staging shit like that, writing shit like that, creating shit like that.
Hey, did you see that post that somebody put? The last, 10 or 12 shootings were all AR-15s?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Hey.
Yeah, the Waffle House recently.
But somebody actually made a list and put it online.
They were even saying that they were Democrats.
And then they attached Google advertising to it and monetized it.
That's right. You got to make more money.
There you go. Good catch. Hey, if anybody notice anything being monetized, it'd be the Jew. So that's a good catch.
And I do create code on cybersecurity.
Right, there you go.
You know, we got a whole new set of codes.
There you go. Small doses.
And
anybody need a drink?
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Small doses, Ari.
Right. That's okay, happiness.
Security provided by Smith.
Ari knows his shit.
Actually.
Monetize that motherfucker. Hey, monetize that.
Wow.
Tonight's a weird night, man. It's there's been little chunkets of good stuff, and then there's been absolute throwaway tonight. But here's the biggest thing though, is that Mark's dick is the hugest. So no, but I got hit with it on accident. He was in the other room.
Oh Lord.
But here's where I get a little, you guys show up, you do your thing, sometimes it's hit or miss, whether the content is, stellar or not. But it doesn't matter. The fact that we're here, that we put on the show once a week without fail, we're going to come up on a year pretty soon here. The love and respect we've been getting, with the exception of one fucking cocksucker, but with the exception, with the love that we've been getting, for the show, people wait till Tuesday to tune in and hear the show. We bring a smile to a lot of people's faces, and the biggest thing for me is the consistency that we're here every week. That we're not going nowhere. And if it takes us 3, 4, 5 years for this thing to hit it, what's that?
But this could change with your help.
Starting next week, I won't be in the studio.
That's some bullshit.
You gonna be in Washington, man? You gonna go there to DC, baby?
I'm gonna be the one who's calling in from all over the world to the Pelon and Chubby show.
Okay.
So we have Ari.
We're gonna sort out how to do the little video shit on the corner. How we talked about last Friday.
Okay. On regular Google, you can get the little window. When you go Google Chrome, no window.
We're gonna sort
window.
Look, Ari the Jew's gonna contribute.
Don't
drop the camera, okay? He's gonna contribute about $10,000 worth of Silicon Valley technology. That's how much these fuckers would charge you to do some digital marketing and branding on your shit.
So Ari the Jew is going to be on a world tour.
Each of you will have to be responsible for bringing your own laptops down here and having a social media up there.
Will we have to bring our own crack, or will you supply that for us, Ari?
I got that.
You'll bring the crack?
But we don't do the cheap stuff.
You'll have to have your 500 friends listen. I'll hold you to the YouTube standards, but with minimum requirements.
Okay.
And that's how you're gonna get you. That's how you're gonna get my attention abroad, because we might wake up Tempo FM again in Belgium and Carpen
Wilco in the corner.
Yeah.
I want whatever you're having, man, so I can get on that plain existence that you're on right now, Ari.
Don't let the traffic fool you.
Yes. He's running, but
well, because every good what do you call it?
That's what it takes to make it.
No,
in this
but
business.
what Armenian?
Armenian. Yeah, I'm Armenian this week.
You know what?
Are the Jew or
You're
Armenian?
in Glendale, okay?
Hey, if you're not wearing a jogging suit unzipped halfway,
That's my boy, man.
You're not-
Marvin
That's sexy. That says you're bringing sexy
with
back.
the gold chains and the hair coming out.
They both, they too,
Hey, you gotta have enough hair coming out that you could take a lawnmower across that fucker.
So next week we're gonna call from DC. We're there for a week.
Are you all clear?
And then from there we're gonna go down. We're gonna go down south. And then after Cinco de Mayo,
Live show.
We're gonna go east or west. That's how you just gotta look at it.
Right.
3,000 miles east or west. How do you handle that?
I don't know.
That went over my head, man. It goes, east or west, 3,000 miles. Which way do you go?
We'll deal with it when we get to
But like a week before, you did the Pelon and Chubby show.
That's right. Pelon and Chubby.
At 11 p.m., you're responsible for calling in. You're calling Mark.
Calling Mark out.
Guys got something to say.
Go ahead. Mike, what's up?
He's a bring. I'm staring you
It's a
down.
staring contest. What the fuck?
Contest is staring.
Hey, what is it? Fight! There's a fight. Blind guy and a black guy.
Fight!
That's a new app.
The WWF Mark stare down.
Other than that, I commend everybody in this room who made it, because not only we weren't here, thanks to Adam the Builder and Shadrach for building this fucking studio out. Rick, I was proud.
Shadrach the Bendigo, wasn't he in the Bible?
So I knew I knew that I would be Ari the Jew after that, because I have to contribute my intellect. And fucking, we came out of the Vista Village pub. Vista Village pub was brutal, and take the piss on your fucking quiz night. Right now, do your quiz night.
Quiz night. He loved quiz night. He loved it.
Oh, you're talking about the trivia Nazis?
Oh, so good. Trivia Nazis in the house.
Hey, we've had some interesting names and situations, right?
Situations that came up. We met Jenna the gemologist.
Cass used to be on the show.
Cass was on the show.
Cass
The
used
chick.
to be on the show.
And now her name is Cass. Used to be on the show. Chick.
Yeah, used to be on the show.
Excommunicated. How about that?
No.
Oh wow! I saw.
Cass. We
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Mark got his eyeball touched by Cass there. That was a moment.
That was.
And the realtors.
Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch
Nothing ever came out. Here's the problem with the realtors. You know, they're in search of bigger and apparently better things, yet they have no idea what bigger and better is. They're stuck in their own fucking quagmire of nothingness, but they want to be, and the key is want to be something big in life, but don't have the ability to achieve that. That is like the fucking definition of a realtor. Except for my realtor. Don't fuck me on my next deal.
My realtor.
Don't you miss.
My realtor. Shit.
Tyler,
All 7 of my.
Tyler, you're okay with me, dog.
Hey,
My realtor's all right.
You're the shit. Send me a loan.
But you know what I mean? They all act like they.
Wells Fargo getting penalized $1 billion after stealing $5 billion away from Americans.
That sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Yeah.
Hey, if I
20%.
Hey,
If anybody in this room, guys, black ass,
you gotta love that money.
if he would have sold $10,
You still pay
he would have been
me.
a felony charge.
You
right there.
still
$10
pay me
felony.
because I stole
But
your
if
money.
you're a fucking
Hey,
Wall Street
I
banker
like-
that owns Wells Fargo, you're allowed to steal
I like
$5
those-
million.
doesn't
Pay
that sound
a
cool?
$1 billion penalty.
We need to start our own
Let
bank.
me ask you this.
We gotta start a bank.
Punk ass motherfucking sideways.
Coming from the guy with no
ass-
bank account.
With no bank account.
In the news.
In the news. Hey, so
That breaks my news.
that I think that's a good deal. You steal $5 million, you only have to give back one.
No. You steal
you-
$5
$5 billion.
billion.
And only have to give back $1 billion.
$1 billion.
According to your math, I just made $4 billion.
Every one of you
I'll take that every time.
sold $10.
We're in the wrong
everybody?
business,
That's
boys.
a felony. Felony for $10.
I hear you.
You know what the fuck?
Be the bank. That's all I say.
What is the moral? What is the moral of the
House
story?
never loses.
House never loses.
Hey,
That's
Mark.
it.
House never loses.
Mark, what
I learned
is-
that in China.
What is the moral of the story?
So be the bank.
So fuck the moral issues. You're just like, if I have the opportunity
Be
to
a
change
banker.
Buy
seats,
the home and then never give it back.
be the fucker, not the fucky.
Okay.
Is that what we're
I
saying?
gotta be okay. This is where I'm gonna get like.
You moved me. You moved me right
Okay,
there.
Here's where we're at with it. Okay.
Where we at with it?
He had just explained it.
Was that apropos?
I don't
So when
even.
the Spanish came and whacked everybody,
What the?
This is their
Where
answer.
you come from?
Nice segue.
Swords.
That is a that is.
Tomahawks and
Banks to Spain.
cheeses. Okay. Keep going.
okay,
Now
we
we
are the fucking bank.
We are the bank. We are the shadow for the bank.
okay. This bank has no money. What the fuck are we talking
And
about?
then we got other people who came and said we wanted to be part of this bank.
Okay,
Jerry
Hey,
Brown.
give an example.
Jerry Brown.
Hey,
I
you
thought
know
we were
what, though?
back with Columbus
I'd
and.
rather have Jerry Brown than the fucking cocksucking homosexual Gavin that left his wife in San Francisco. Became the mayor of San Francisco.
How about that?
Look, we're gonna have Via Ragosa,
Housekeeping
and that's
thing
where,
of-
that's where, yeah, like the brother man there. Even my dad's eyes were like, "Sell, son, sell,
Damn.
sell."
That's real
So
tough right there.
you can go to RogelioSanchez.com and I will give you access to
Self
your
plug.
land,
That's gonna.
and I will build the website.
Rogelio
For
Sanchez.
3 years, and you figure it out. It's not the Mexican spelling, but I will show you where your land grants are and how to get your stuff. Because what this boy over here talks about, you
About what?
He's
Yeah.
bringing it.
about the bank.
About the bank getting penalized $1 billion?
No, because all I'm gonna do is like I put it to like this to
That's what I'm
people.
talking about.
Like I'll break you. I got 72,000 acres.
We've gone off the rails, folks. Crazy, but that's how it goes.
That's how it was. Look, and hey, turn the camera to the white boy because that's the way the white boy set it up.
Crazy, but that's how we've gone off the rails. Off the rails.
Right here,
The white man always saves a good.
Houston, we have a problem.
The white man always saves other shit for
Hey,
himself.
we got viewers, okay? When I just said we got viewers, right?
Can I just say one thing?
Sure, Mike.
I used to
The
make
white
him.
man always saves the best stuff for themselves.
No, all the royal family saved it for themselves.
Okay.
It's just the Africans, they erased your books, and I get it, you know? I get it. I get it.
Frig are you coming from, dude?
Most privileged
Left
motherfuckers
field.
in the world. Anyway.
Yeah,
Wow.
hey, the blind guy says it right there.
What?
The most privileged.
Who is?
Hey, we said it in Hong Kong. We got a Sanchez, Daryl. We got a Sanchez.
That's true.
All right, can you hand me my thing there with my notes so I can get a couple things in here I wanted to say tonight, man. You stole my notes, man.
I'll make it a $2 million.
So where's Musty
one
Mike?
song.
What song? All right, here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
What song? $2 million. What song? One song.
What song? Nah, I'm just gonna do what I'm feeling right now.
Do it.
I'm gonna do "We Rock" by Dio.
Yeah.
They come for killing, but in the end it seems it's really all the same, but just a different name. Sail along, sing a song, carry on, 'cause we rock. See how we rock. That's all. We rock here. And the Raiders are going to draft Roquan Smith, linebacker, and Bradley. And here's who they're going to take. They're going to take Bradley Chubb in the second round for the Pelon and Chubby. Bradley Chubb, defensive end from North Carolina, and that guy's going to be sacking with the Mac attack.
A beast, he says.
He is a beast.
Does Kaepernick get signed and traded on draft day?
Silent trade.
No.
Does he get signed and traded on draft day?
He is still a
No.
Did he shave his afro?
Please.
Hey, I did see him though.
I don't want
Hey,
it.
hold on though. I did see Kaepernick
He's
working though.
He's working it.
What, at the car wash?
No.
No. Here's the thing.
There at the car
Here's
wash?
the thing about Kaepernick, okay? Here's the thing about Cap, okay? He's in the city, okay?
McDonald's right
No. He's in the city, and he got everyone duped, but he's playing that social media, and he got like billions of hits every day, and that's it. He's getting paid. He ain't in a hurry to get back on the field.
Nice.
He's a catalyst.
Hey, yeah,
He's garbage. He's garbage.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to get back on the field.
No respect for the game.
Hey,
You
you
don't want-
classify him how you want to, and he's all yours. As an excess, you know me. See, my phone ain't even on, so I can't even go there. So that's me.
Shut it down.
You're disconnected.
Disconnected. I like that.
Disconnected. Mark the blind guys next to me to be my neutral.
Dude.
Love you, baby.
Yeah.
It's the
So-
Pelon and Chubby show. I'll be calling in starting next week.
All right.
Hey, dude. If he gets on the field, he shows what a piece of shit he really is. Because he was declining, like I don't know what.
Everybody.
Mark, what's your in the news, buddy?
I just said it was. Wells Fargo was getting that penalty.
Yeah.
All right.
It was. You get a second one, bro. You get a second one.
You get a
You get a second one. Take mine.
Take yours.
You're plugged in, man. What's going on? What you got plugged? Run it. Go.
I'll go if he's not going, man. All right. Okay, I'm going to say in the news, since we talk about entertainment, here's some old guy rock. I say it's age before sexual orientation. Deep Purple is co-headlining with Judas Priest, which both Judas Priest can still bring it. Of course, they got a couple young guys in the band, and Deep Purple, God bless them. Those guys are like 95. Okay, hopefully this is the Hang It Up tour for them. They have some great old songs, but I mean, come on. So, but yeah, and we all know that. Well, Rob goes that way and stuff, but he's a fantastic freaking singer. Rob Halford is a fantastic singer and a legend. Oh, hey, I'll give you some Rob Halford here. You want that $1 million thing?
What are we trying to say though?
I was saying
He goes both ways?
No, he just goes one way with the dudes. Yeah, Rob Halford, the singer for Judas Priest. Right. Yeah, he's openly gay. Yeah, he's openly gay, but a fantastic singer. And I got to do a little shout out to him. I say, Put yourself in our hands so our voices can be heard, and together we can take on all the world. At least he would like to take on all the, well, part of the world anyways. But still love Judas Priest. Good stuff. They still releasing some good music too. But that was my in the news, and then of course we already talked about the Waffle House hero guy, that was awesome that a guy stopped that. And I got one I got
set up a GoFundMe page for him.
I got a trigger one for you there, Mr. Pelon. Oh, I've got to trigger him. This transgender guy who's an Air Force applicant is taking on Trump and his ban on trans.
That's not going to last very long.
Yeah.
Not going to last.
You got nothing to throw in on that one?
Not yet. I'm sure yet.
Well,
as soon as I saw that, I said, here we go.
You know,
it's a guy who thinks he's a girl.
Right.
And he's like...
Honestly, it goes back to what I've been saying forever, man. Nobody cares about what you do in your bedroom. I don't walk around and say how many chicks I bang and all that stuff.
Yeah, you do.
Why is it that you feel so obligated to tell me that you're fucking gay? Why? What does it matter? What do you want to come out of this? I mean, why is it important to you that people know what your sexual preference is? Why do you feel like you deserve some extra rights? You're saying like, oh, I don't get equal rights. What are you talking about? You're a human being. You get those rights. That's all anybody gets. Are you talking about free money? You know, free something? Free what? Yeah, nobody should get that shit.
No, it's completely flipped. And it's, you know.
Why do you feel like you're special because you're doing something?
They're sick. They say they're sick.
Who says they're sick?
They do. They go down to welfare and say they're sick.
Why are they
We
sick?
weren't even going there.
That's how they do
That's what
it.
they do.
Huh?
They get off the grid. They say that they're sick, and so they go to get aid.
AIDS?
Stop it. See, I knew you were going to do that.
My thing is this. Look, I don't care about all that bullshit. I don't want to know what you're doing in the privacy of your own home. I don't think that you're extra special other than you're doing some heinous fucking act I would never, ever, ever think of doing in my life. So, other than that, I mean, I think, yeah, you got some fucking nuts.
But do you think, but my question is what they're saying, do you think they should be allowed to fight in the military and about...
Yeah, I think they should be able to do whatever they want. Just don't make a fucking big deal about it. Don't bring attention to yourself.
I don't think they can handle the military.
They can.
Because yesterday...
Right, everybody work together.
Yesterday...
Nuke the place, send in a bunch of pissed off pregnant women to beat the rest out of the rest of people, and then send in a platoon of gay people to clean up the mess.
Gays don't clean up, man. They spritz. They fashion. They design.
Check it out. Look.
What?
So I know where Kaepernick's been. This is The Voice.
Episode 12.
Look in the back playing the bass. Look. Well, come on.
Dude, are you serious?
Watch. I swear to you. Watch this. Come on, fucker.
Recovering the voice?
No,
This is live? Just rewind it a smidge.
No, I just want you to see this.
It's not Kaepernick.
No.
It is.
I'm not seeing it.
I'm not seeing it. Damn.
I'm telling you.
Hey, Mark
He
ain't
lost
seeing it.
focus. He's all on the internet.
Yeah. Turn the camera.
No, I just want you to see this.
Oh my god.
And then it'd be some tickle bitties. That's all I gotta say. Is it tickle bitties?
Hey, Chubby.
No tickle
Chubby.
bitties.
In the news.
In the news. What's your news? What's your news?
The Canadian, they want to call him a terrorist for plowing into the crowd of people. He left some cryptic ass message on Facebook.
What did he leave?
His post was very, very, very. It didn't even allude. It didn't allude to that he was actually going to attack the crowd, but I know, it's all.
No, here's the thing. He's the first of many to come.
First of many to come. He's kind of a mini manifesto of sorts.
Why would you stand
in Canada?
Why would you stand in the middle of
That's not Kaepernick.
Because Rick's making us watch the voice.
I'm telling you, playing the bass is fucking Kaepernick.
Focus. You don't own the rights to that.
We don't own the rights to it, however. There was a spotting of Kaepernick.
To be on my land grant, okay?
Right? Yeah.
I don't even understand what that is.
It's offensive, but you guys agree with it.
I don't even know what that is. I don't know what it means. Fucking. I don't care what the fucking Navajo are doing.
No, that's how the millennial came at me yesterday.
Hey man, they were code breakers, man. World War II. So there you
Whatever.
go, man.
Whatever they were doing, they didn't do it good enough to fucking survive. That's all I'm saying.
Jay would go to the code breaker
Go
and
to
say,
the
"You
code.
got
We are all over the board right now, but I guess it just comes down to
Listen, when Ari the Jew
Hey, we're
goes
just
to
sitting
Washington-
around, fucking around.
Hey, when Ari the Jew goes to Washington,
Mark is eating his
DC,
one meal of the week.
He
what the fuck? He's eating just one meal of the week. He eats
The motherfucker comes over like he's starving, like he fucking hasn't had nothing to eat for the whole week.
Garlic and
I'm like these asshole eaters. I know how to eat with pussy and bread and stuff. Anyway,
Wow.
I'm just saying, some people do that. Anyway,
Bottomless pit. Tear it up. Wow.
You gotta learn how to take a joke.
women don't know how to handle their shit like this.
Just eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Just eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it.
We have no focus.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know,
we are all over the
I'm gonna
place.
tell you why we're eating. You ready, Mark? You ready?
That's some
We
good.
smoke weed.
Okay, ain't no way wrong with that.
I just eat because I do like pizza, so that's why I
I
had me
do
a few
too, but I
slices.
tell you what,
Pizza is good.
if I did like that,
That just put it seriously.
You be about
I swear,
650.
he looks like a bear that just caught a fucking salmon in the river.
It tears it up.
There's no guarantee.
rails anymore.
Look, there's no guarantee when the next meal
Somebody
might
wanted
come
to
in.
walk off the show. This is what it takes to stay on the show.
Stay on.
Yeah, you gotta be able to take it, man. Mark can take it. Bring it too. Mark can bring it.
Not just Mark. You
Hey,
take
if I-
it, I take it, you take it, we all.
If I gave you $40, would you take it in the brown?
$40.
If you're down.
If you're
If you're
I'm just asking.
oh
I'm
man.
just asking. $40, would you take it in the brown? That's all I'm saying.
They go downtown to Chinatown.
It's not trivia. It's just fucking a question.
There's a-
science.
so wrong. So wrong.
All right, so
If I bleach my ass, is it
Let me give out
officially?
shout-outs. We have Adam
I'm just
Fielder.
saying.
Oh man.
Let's just say, hey, if I bleach my asshole,
We got biggest faces. Hide the children.
You know, Bernie Ramsey,
earmuffs.
Oh,
earmuffs.
sorry.
Kathy Salas,
Oh,
Jay the Holy Roller.
Jay the Holy Roller.
I gotta mess that one up. He got to me every time, man.
thanks for the shares. Thanks for
Look,
the broadcast.
Yeah, Jason Wickstrom. What was the deal with Jason Wickstrom? Because the show changed when Jason Wickstrom came up.
Yeah, that Jay guy.
Yeah, who is that a-hole,
who's that
man?
Jason
I
Wickstrom?
can't stand that dude, man. Freaking looks a lot like me. Talking trash about Jay Feverman.
Thanks, Betsy, for that share.
That's it. He doesn't know, so anyways, cool.
No, it's just.
I'm gonna need some painkillers. I'm just
One meal of the week.
What's wrong?
Painkillers.
No, I'm good, man. I'm just painkillers. Make the pain go away.
I think everyone's on plenty of painkillers.
So, Mark,
So, Mark.
you know this show usually runs very smooth.
As smooth as motherfucking peanut butter.
I don't know what happened.
Well,
The wheels fell off.
I had notes and all.
Is there anybody that
notes.
I have mine? I did that part. Is there anybody that has anything that they want to like?
We'll just say this one.
Is there anybody that wants to talk about anything on there
Raise it.
other than fucking that dipshit? Is there anybody else that wants to talk about it? Musty Mike.
Musky Mike.
Yeah, that's in the black community. You're musty, which is like
what's up, Paul Fry?
I'm very
musty.
Caucasian.
Somebody that's musty.
What that
Somebody that's
means.
what's a good definition of musty?
Stinky.
Right.
Oh. Well, I was saying musky. That's not the same thing. Musky or musty?
It's just strong.
Hey, you gotta be an athlete to be musky.
You smell like
you ain't no looking athlete right there.
French
you know?
whorehouse.
You're looking like an
I'm just saying. I'm just saying my neighbor. You know.
Hey, who brought the oranges? That's what I want to know. Who brought the oranges?
That's called
That'd be the
that's
blind
called
guy.
a Tangelo, not an orange.
D'Angelo.
Tangelo. They
This
put
guy,
the tan in the
he's
jello.
got you there, Ari. It is a Tangelo.
Tangelo, like the tree in the backyard. He just belches and keeps on. Exactly. Morty, fuck you.
Bringing it, man.
Uncouth.
You ever watch Rick and Morty? All the time.
So there, Chip Nicholson was on Facebook, and he's like, "I'm in Santa Monica," which whatever, dropping names, motherfucker. But no, he was in Santa Monica. He's like, "Hey, I'm driving. What's a good podcast to listen to?" I didn't know there was that many podcasts.
There's quite a few.
Right? Everybody and their mama's doing them, right?
Podcasts have been going on for like over 10 years now.
Right. So I was listening in, and but I put ours on there. I put our little, picture and shit, and I said, if I don't say so myself, I think ours is pretty darn good.
Right.
So here's the thing, and then that's not to toot my own horn, but if I could, I would, right? So listen to some other ones. I invite you to listen. Even
don't make a stab at that.
I don't. What?
Don't do it.
Don't do what?
Don't stab at the other one.
Which one? I'm not saying nothing about Bill.
Okay.
Hey, that's self-explanatory. Watch this.
Don't even compare it.
I'm not going to do it.
We do what we do here, and we do it the way we do it.
But here's what I am going to say.
Studio and nobody gets
Here's what I am going to say, though.
This wasn't our
There's a guy named Joe Rogan, right?
Yeah.
Right, and he started his podcast after he was famous.
Okay.
All right. So he has all the big, right, exactly. So they have all the big name guests. They have all that, which people I think tune in maybe more because of the guests that are on to hear what they're going to say.
After the show was produced.
Right. So my thing is, listen. And like I said, I'm not trying to be an asshole or whatever, but just listen to Joe Rogan's show, and then not this show. Not 34, but
we were off the wheel. This wasn't our best one tonight. Right. This was bottom of the barrel tonight.
Right. So listen to like some of the other ones. I'll be honest with you. There's not that much of a difference.
You want to hear
it actually.
Random shit. Do you want to hear the left wing or right wing politics that's on other podcasts? I mean, you got your choice,
bro.
I can tell you what's going to be talked about on other podcasts. All the mainstream bullshit.
All you're going to hear is Trump did this and Trump did that.
Trump. Well, though, fuck that shit.
Everybody else is talking.
And I thought
we're not.
I thought I swear a lot, on our show.
No,
you're right. Listen to Bill Burr. Oh my God, dude. That guy says fuck every other word.
Yeah. You're every third word. Yeah. You're half the F-bombs, man. You're half the You're half the he is.
Weird. Listening to his show.
Okay.
Like it was overboard.
Okay, so outside of listening to other people's podcasts and then multiple plays of your own,
listen to our podcast.
I listen to mine a lot.
Spend your day, Rick.
How was your day? What was your week like? We haven't heard from you. What was your 3 minutes? I hear 3 minutes coming on.
Just, you know what? I've been,
did that Colombian chick come around on Sunday?
What really pissed you off? What really
chick.
grinded you in the balls this week? About some of that stuff.
Here's
what really grinded your balls?
Ari was actually there. He was a witness. And I work at.
Wait.
So Ari saw the code that was being violated.
A day later, I got caught up. So keep going.
All right.
Bad juju this week.
So here's the thing. I was in the car business for over 20 years, and so every once in a while I go back and dip back into the well because that's really the only thing I know. Talking shit on here and selling cars is really the only thing I know. So I go back every once in a while to earn a couple bucks or whatever. And so I had a customer come in and she liked the car and everything was great. And then she got on the phone with the White Devil. And the White Devil in Carlsbad that makes all the money thinks they know everything about everything. Well, how is it that you know everything about everything if you only buy a car maybe 6 to 10 times in your whole life? How is it that you know? Like, they give the advice of, go and find a $5,000 car and we'll pay for it. Why? Because we want to take this little Colombian girl that we rescued out of Escobar's evil grips in Colombia Everybody is subject to the cartel and drug and everything. You know, Colombia is a big country. Not everybody's a fucking cocaine runner and shit. Right. So my thing is like, you know, oh, you saved this poor chick from Colombia. Oh, we'll pay for the car for you, but we're going to dictate how you buy the car, what car you buy, and everything. Well, who in the fuck are you? Why do you have the right? What gives you the right to dictate to this young lady trying to make her own life in this world that what kind of car she's got to get her? Anyway, so they convinced her, and the funniest part of the whole thing was we told her, well, why don't you take advantage of this situation? You're going to save yourself like $3,000-$4,000 in interest. These people want out of the kindness of their heart, supposedly, help you out and pay for the car for you, and you don't have to pay any interest, and you pay them back. You know what her response was? Yeah, I don't want to be obligated to those fucking white people for 3 years.
Straight up.
That's a good one to end on.
Is that fucking Carlsbad white bitch? Do you see now?
I don't want to be
I got a question, boys.
Yes, sir.
Can I print 1,000 of those?
Banners?
Yeah. Well, no, banners like bumper stickers and slam them on the East Coast.
I want to be attached to the white person.
I would like that. I would like that very much.
Okay,
Bumper stickers. Tag over
bumper
every car in
stickers, bus stops, police cars.
That's why Ari stays behind the scenes. He's an incredible enabler.
Hey,
on
I'm
air,
privileged, not a right motherfucker.
on-air personality suspect.
Very much so.
Small doses, people. Take it like medicine.
Small doses. Small doses.
I mentored a 19-year-old kid.
You mentored?
That's the word I used when I met that 19-year-old chick.
Okay, I knew the apartments I lived in. I knew the apartments I lived in were ghetto.
Okay.
And that kid said, I've been here 19 years. Ghetto. And you know what tripped me out? He lived like me and your little brother Rick, and you. And I make sure I get down to the beach to bodyboard as much as possible, at least once a day.
Nice.
And to take it in the brown.
No.
So just answer the question. For $40, would you?
He ended up taking, like, I unloaded my chemistry books on him.
You unloaded?
This sounds like a familiar story.
But
There was a young girl that I met at 19 years old.
Yeah.
And I also used the line of mentorship. And I really meant that I wanted her shit.
But see, here's the thing about this little millennial.
Okay.
She didn't catch it, though.
That motherfucker sat next to me when I burned a fucking branch of sage. I wasn't scared. And he had braces with fucking blue bands, and he said his dad was from Canada.
I have no idea what that means.
That motherfucker didn't give a fuck, dude. He just didn't give a fuck. And if you don't understand that, like, I don't understand what that means. It's like exactly how I said it.
No, but I mean, when you say while you burned a sage and he has blue braces.
You know what a sage is? It's a little tiny woman about 4 foot nothing that.
I thought you were talking about like a blunt or something, another name for a doobie or something.
She mixes the shit in the pot. She's a
so you burned up a witch, is what you're saying, or in the cauldron, or what the heck are you talking about?
She's a
Ari,
sage.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
He's white.
I don't. Yeah, but I mean, I burned.
Yeah,
a
witchcraft
sage,
is not allowed.
And you had blue braces. What do the two have anything to do with each other? They have nothing to do.
We got to deal with it 400 years later.
What? How much acid did you drop before you jumped down on this?
How much did your family sell it to me for?
I've dropped it. I've seen some serious crazy stuff.
Hey, this goes along the lines of the feds selling crack in the black neighborhoods.
Where?
Well, he's on something better than crack. The crackheads are making more sense. The crackheads are making more sense than Ari right now.
You remember that? The whole story?
Oh, yeah. No, it's true.
We know it very well.
You're not lying.
There were Central Americans there, too. In the news.
I don't even joke about that.
CIA
Rewinded this shit.
The gangs from Central America, I don't even fuck around with that.
Go for it.
You stay out of it, dude.
Those motherfuckers will sniff out this place. Fuck that. I didn't say shit about you motherfuckers. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're cool.
We're
cool.
In the news for the first time in 15 years, I felt like knocking somebody out in the West Village pub.
At a pub.
That's the first time?
First time.
In 15 years.
Yeah, I felt
What
like
was
that
the
last
reason?
night, man. It wasn't just the village
Identity
pub,
theft,
but
using my family's name.
Okay.
Mm.
Look, the predator over here purring over here. You know that shit.
Yeah. yes.
What?
Kitty.
Using the family name?
That's kind of.
I don't even know what the fuck.
If you're gonna use my family's name for identity theft, you gotta fight. You can't run from that shit.
Can't run from that.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Okay. At least I know what we're talking about now.
Hey, if anybody ever steals my identity and finances anything, I just want them to call me and tell me where so I can go get something.
Oh, can I interject something? Here.
So I can go buy something.
My beautiful bride, Trixie, who will be celebrating 8 years of marriage next week.
Nice.
It turned out that she was a victim of identity theft, and her credit wasn't all that good last year. Her credit now is awesome because apparently they paid off some student loans with her identity, and so her credit just went through. So that's identity theft gone right.
Right.
She's got it's like a 750 or 7 is freaking out through the roof.
That's called settling, so we don't have to pay the fine.
That's awesome. I say thank you, identity theft person.
No, because some of the titles I spit out are much, much more than the fucking little.
Just go with the joke. Just go with the joke.
So
okay. So
on a serious
note, that's good. She got. Wow.
Her credit was dick last year, and this year all of a sudden it's through the roof. And we didn't do nothing. My head way better, and all of a sudden she's kicking my credit. I'm just like, what the heck? I said, thank you, identity. It had to be.
Wow.
I was like, way to go.
It could be utilization, or it just could be.
No, just go with my analogy, man. I'm working on it.
Every house is different.
And
the number systems is driven by the agency. So
every house is.
I just want to make an observation real quick.
What's that? Observation time.
I want to make an observation.
Observation.
Stroke of genius. I've been monitoring this situation for a minute now. Ari is fucked up.
Got the blue. I've mentored the blue braces while burning the sage.
Ari is drunk.
Lord of the Rings.
Show tonight.
Drink the blood.
Ari is drunk.
Look at me. I'm 6'4".
Huh?
We're still connected.
But he's good. He's good people. It's okay.
The reason I'm here is because Mark the blind guy came to cool me off because I was going to be like my grandpa and explode. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
What happened? Explode?
Nah, he didn't let me. They all tripped out with me.
He smoked him out. That's what he did.
We didn't smoke weed. When me and Mark walked down the street, the city officials came to meet us. And they knew Mark couldn't see.
Where was it?
Down the street at the taco shop, the ghetto one.
So what did they say? What did they say?
Thank you so much.
That's the first time I saw Van.
Pelon and Chubby.
So, hey, sign off the podcast. And,
we'll be
if people want to listen to conspiracy theory.
Welcome to my house.
So they were there waiting for you with arms wide open.
With arms wide open underneath the moonlight. Listen to this place. I'll show you everything. I burned a sage last night with the blue braces on.
And I put it in her butt.
Put it in her butt. That's how I roll. I'm already the Jew. With arms wide open.
Ari, the Jew's coming in.
He's going to Washington, D.C. No. At least that's where he says he'll be. Posting up Pelon and Chubby podcast stickers, yes, Siri. I don't know. Hey.
This is my anthem. Go ahead.
This is my story. This is my song.
Is there a crocodile? Do you hear a crocodile? No.
That's the predator over here.
Do you hear it? Do it.
That's awesome.
I like it. There's a fucking crocodile.
I got into school in September.
So we're not on the podcast anymore, right?
Oh, you want to start?
No,
Well, we got to call. I'm about to get divorced. Let's end this mother.
Pelon and Chubby Show, and we are.
So sign off on that one.
Pelon and Chubby Show.
Hello.
I got to plug in.
There's Mark, the blind guy. He's doing the sign off. Hey, we are the Pelon and Chubby Show here every Tuesday night,
Pelon
6:30.
Chubby.
Leave that one on. So we're out of tape. Fuck. So we got to turn off the podcast. We appreciate you being here. Please do us a favor, man. If you like the show at all, except for Musty Mike, if you like the show at all, please tell your friends, share it, whatever, man. We need numbers.
Come on, numbers.
And if it's nice and you like it, except for this show, 34. This is what you do with 34. Just delete the motherfucker, right? And then watch another show. Watch another, like 33.
We had a couple moments.
There was a couple of chunkets in there, right?
Welcome to the standard, okay?
We're pretty
If you really
fine.
want to see your ROI, return on your investment.
Right. So here is the end of number 34 in the Pelon and Chubby Show. Thank you for joining in. We appreciate it. We are here because you have us here. Thank you very much. From the whole crew of the Pelon and Chubby Show.
Good.
See ya.
Do I really have to get up and press the button?
No, don't touch it. Please. We're turning off this one.
Yeah, turn off that one.
Drunk Ari, sit in your chair. Oh,
Good
actually,
night,
you know
everybody.
what? Are you